Howdy, fellas. Welcome to another day of gaming. And this is Death and Taxes, if you can't read. But I mean, you can. Hopefully. Fate, Keeper of World Order. This is cool. What happened there, buddy? The Grim Reaper. You. Alright. Pretty cool. Let's go with this. Begin the bureaucratic afterlife? Yeah.
Finally, the new spawn has awoken.
Voice acting.
What a momentous day. I am honored to welcome you into our world. Spawn... Hang on. Spawn number 4, 5.
You know it.
I am Fate.
I hope.
I am the keeper of world order.
Good. I don't much care for being just 45. Can I be Fate?
Another ironic one. Great. No, you may call yourself the Grim Reaper, as that is what you are. Welcome to your new job as an overseer of Cosmopolis City Subdivision 4,
Glad to be here.
the Sun County wine region. I know what you are thinking, and yes, your assignment is choosing humans who have to die. Pretty standard stuff.
Mm-hmm.
As it is your first day, try to get to know the system, and do not destroy the world, yes?
No promises.
Gallows humor, you see? Right, yes. Clear?
Will I get paid for
Most
this?
certainly. The contract stipulates that every death gets a fair salary based on their performance accuracy.
Yeah.
Marking profiles
It's good.
correctly is the most important task. If you mark more or less than necessary, you will not get your fee at all.
It's understandable.
Errors in secondary tasks will reduce the total even if the primary task is executed correctly. Remember, the fate of the world lies in your hands. Humans march towards the great dying.
As we
They
do.
always teeter on the precipice, creating endless chaos.
Sure.
We keep humans from falling off. We establish the equilibrium and keep the chaos in check. For that reason, your actions will have consequences.
Alright. Where do I work?
I will show you your workplace right away. Follow me. One more thing.
Nice cat, by the way.
This will be your 7-day evaluation period. When the week is done, you will be assessed.
Mm-hmm.
1 week to show us what you are made of, Reaper.
Yeah. Alright, I can do that. Deus Fax Machina. I still need to mark some of the profiles before I end my shift, okay. Ooh, this looks interesting. Cerberus Den. Feed your soul. Open on weekends. Spawn mail. My instructions for the day. The marker of death. Better pick it up and start marking some files. Well, I don't know about that. I have a phone at least. Good for procrastinating and scrolling through Cocker. I wonder what's inside. Nothing. Nothing. Welcome, Grim. That's not my name. It's 4-5. Here are the files on humans who are in life-threatening situations within your domain. I'm granting you time to settle in. So no difficult rules and requests as of today. Quota for the day: 1 human has to die. That'll be easy. Send me the files by fax after you have made your decision. Good luck on the first day. Fate. Thank you, buddy. Merrick Sparks, 66. They were a mayor, or they are a mayor. Merrick is getting old, but they've had a big hand in keeping the city council stable. Although a little too resistant to change, they know how to keep people at peace and resist the influence of political fringe groups. Alright. Oren Sewell, 63, bank executive. Oren is a branch manager at Masterbank, currently working on analyzing the positives and negatives of financing the Mount Massive project. They're a fan of trekking on difficult terrain, football, and mega engineering. They dream of having a building named after them. You're too old to be in any kind of place of power. Yeah, don't ask me again. And you keep living your best life. Yeah, confirm choices.
What ho, customer! Welcome to Quartermaster Mortimer's Plunder Emporium. As ye may guess, I am Mortimer. The
Nice.
Mortimer. The one you may have heard of.
Good job.
The famous, nay, infamous Quartermaster.
Good. The Mortimer? An honor to meet such a legend.
Aye, 'tis me, terror of the waves. I may have grown
Heard
most
lots
humble
about
of
him.
age, but tales of my thunderous exploits will live forever.
Wow. Cool.
Aye, the Emporium brims with plunder. I plundered myself.
Good
Browse
job.
at your will.
I will. The Calavera clothing. Only a noble craftsman can craft an alphanique of this caliber. Exquisite, tasty, no one can deny. I'd have the sweetest possible visage if I wore this. Okay. Threnody the Desolation. Peculiar flex twirled disquietingly. Yeah, okay, let's go with that. Inside this glass globe, never settling. In the middle of the storm stand figures too difficult to discern. Everything seems to be in a state of constant transfiguration. The Lethean Obliviator. They're just throwing all the words out to remove grievous mistakes, meaning it erases whichever mark you made on a profile. One use only. Well, I have no need for any of that. Oh well. Just go. There we go.
Oh, the new Deathspawn. Welcome. How was your first day?
Really good.
Great. We are counting on your dedication. You do important work, after all. Remember,
Yes.
lives are on the line.
Aren't they always?
I see exactly one person perished today, as tasked. Did you figure out the best choice?
I
To
did.
be honest, I gave a simple one to begin with. There was no best choice. Sometimes none of the options are good. Not for everyone. Such is the unfortunate,
So-so.
indisputable, incontrovertible, ironclad law of cosmos. Question?
Aren't you like the dictator of fate? Can't you do some shit with this? Like, don't you direct it or something? I don't know. Nope, I'm ready for
Keep
anything.
your eye on the letter for future guidelines. And keep up the good work.
Will do, boss.
A new day awaits. Off you go now.
Thanks. I will be off. 300 smackers. I guess I'll end my day then. Grim office. Echo Watch, the MM project, making decent strides in the restoration of the ecosystem around the titular mountain. Crow News, Bull Earthers come to power after mayor's death. Okay. The Daily Moon, geography schools curriculum to be changed, new mayor says. Okay. Is my money whaling? Probably. Morning, Grim. I hope you find your accommodations adequate. Here are the rules of the day. Follow them and you will be okay. I'm handing you another simple task. Quota for the day. 1 human with an engineering or industrial background has to die. Business as usual. Fate. Rafika Al-Khoury. I hope I said that right. Aerodynamics engineer. Rafika is very much into renewable energy and has been trying to figure out experimental ways of making power generation more efficient. They also love flying kites and playing with their dog. Yes! I don't even care about the rest. You're good to go. Natsumi Akazaki. Good name. 32. Construction overseer / aspiring architect. Construction. It's the lifeblood of any advanced civilization. High rises strewn across the horizon. Truly a glorious sight. But we can do better. That's what Natsumi thinks. At least lately they've started researching more ecological sound architecture. What some call ecologies. Alright, you die. Go away. Layla Affelt, militia trainer / leader, 61, an enthusiastic outdoorsman. Layla or Layla, I don't know, has been skulking the forests around Cosmopolis City since they were a little kid. With every passing year, they've grown more paranoid about many organizations, so they decided to set up a camp in the middle of the forest where they train new members for clandestine militia. Die. And there we go. How'd I do, Papa Fate?
Grim, how was the second day on the job?
Great!
It gladdens me to hear that. I see many deaths in your region today. Too many.
Well, yep, that's my job after all. Yeah!
Not yeah. In fact, the opposite of yeah. Pay attention. The task said 1 human. Unfortunately, such errors mean I must dock your pay for the day.
Oh, I thought I was trying to
You may
overachieve a
leave,
bit.
Grim.
Trying to, work in the overtime. Sounds great.
Great indeed. We could use more spawns with your attitude. I
Yep.
appreciate the enthusiasm, generally, but do follow the rules. Good night.
Good cat. Ah, yes. I love my 0 money. Arcologies. Alright, you die. Go away. Layla Affelt, militia trainer / leader, 61. An enthusiastic outdoorsman. Layla or Layla? I don't know. Has been skulking the forests around Cosmopolis City since they were a little kid. With every passing year, they've grown more paranoid about many organizations, so they decided to set up a camp in the middle of the forest where they train new members for a clandestine militia. Die. And there we go. How'd I do, Papa Fate?
Grim, how was the second day on the job?
Great!
It gladdens me to hear that. I see many deaths in your region today. Too many.
Yeah!
Not yeah. In fact, the opposite of yeah. Pay attention. The task said, 1 human. Unfortunately, such errors mean I must dock your pay for the day.
Oh, I thought I was trying to overachieve a bit.
Grim.
Trying to, work in the overtime. Sounds great.
Great indeed. We could use more spawns with your attitude. I
Yep.
appreciate the enthusiasm, generally, but do follow the rules. Good night.
Good cat. Ah, yes. I love my 0 money. Morning, Grim. A new day dawns with slightly fewer people alive than required. I know being a Reaper may grow monotonous, but you ought to not take it out on the humans. Please follow the rules and choose the appropriate number of profiles before you fax them to me. Quote for the day, 2 humans have to die. Another day, another septum. Septim? Fate. Tomorrow Science, a unique development in wind turbine design found increasing energy production while lowering costs. Good. Crow News, militia leader mauled by a bear. Good. Culture Mag, the visionary atom. Read the 10 best science fiction novels from the early atomic age. Cool. Benazir Al-Ram, 49, nuclear physicist. Benazir was inspired to study nuclear physics by old science fiction novels. Their original plan was to build some sort of atomic death ray, as seen in their favorite novel, which alas never went anywhere. But by that time, they'd become an accomplished and respectful physicist. Good job. Columba Hunter, 47, airplane pilot. Columba is a distinguished war veteran, these days working as a well-regarded passenger airplane pilot. They are happily married and have 5 children. As a hobby, Columba is extremely interested in the history of religious buildings. Good job. Michael McCowington, unfortunate man, 23, student. Michael runs a influencer account wherein it looks as if their cat is doing book reviews. Lately, they've been thinking about getting another cat, perhaps one that reviews articles. Michael is quite happy with not having a significant other at the moment. Good for you. Sigismund Campanella, 47, subway operator. Sigismund, is haunted by the suicidal people they've had to run over, even though there's nothing they could have done. They've started writing a series of romance novels about a nihilistic food delivery person and a religious library worker. In the climactic moment, one of them saves the other from jumping in front of a subway train. You're a sad man. You're gonna die. Ishur Malik, 39, dairy farmer. Ishur noticed their cows were acting strange. Then the milk started getting a green tinge, and the taste could only be described as like licking a battery. Despite the protests of their spouse, they're always keen to investigate any and all oddities life throws their way. You are I like all the other people. And the pilot, I think he should live, because if he dies, he's probably going to crash a plane and a bunch of people are going to die, which would not be super good. Yeah. So 2 people die. Hooray. Hydrate.
Grim, my latest spawn. 3 days you have been with us. How do you feel?
Awesome. balancing the world, getting things done.
Excellent. That is what I hoped to hear. As you may imagine, it is important to keep morale up in our line of work.
Yep, you know it.
Let me take a look at the files you sent in today. Right. Everything looks to be in order. You have followed the rules and marked the correct amount of profiles. There really is not much else to say. You may leave. See you tomorrow.
Thank you. Cat's eyes are closed.
Prepare for a perilous adventure on the ocean of quality merchandising.
Cool. The base of the Great Old One. Whoa, a seriously terror-inducing visage. But then again, who wouldn't want to look like an antediluvian monstrosity? I'll go with that. Besides, tentacles are extremely useful and practical. I can't afford much except the eraser, which I don't even want to use. I think hard about every decision I make. Grim, have you looked outside today? It rains. Been raining for hours. Appropriate to accompany the despondence within me. Well, here are some rules for you. I mean, in a way, you kind of control the weather. Quota for the day. 3 humans have to die. Another day, another death. Fate. Crow News. All survived in a plane crash due to skillful efforts of pilots. See, I knew it. Ruth Exploder. Anomalous explosion in the countryside. Local cows seem to exhibit strange behavior. Tomorrow Science. Nuclear physicists researching nuclear drive technology for outer space exploration. Influencer Popular Review. Cats get a brand new sponsorship deal with Trans Global Inc. Crow News. Collision throws 2 subway trains off elevated tracks, both operators dead. Well, that was only 2 people who died. Not bad. Adrian Del Gallo, 25, pool cleaner. Adrian's dream is to become a trophy partner to a rich person. Oh, good luck with that. To achieve this, they make a living cleaning rich people's pools, hoping to be noticed when scrubbing without a shirt on. Grim, I am watching. You should mark this profile to live. Fate. Why? Fate's got some stake in the game. But yeah, sure, whatever. 3 people into that? Yeah. Raven Kershid, 29, professional athlete. Raven is enjoying a moderately successful career as a deadlifter. They have a brother, Ronald, and a child, Mira. In their spare time, they like going hiking and camping. Mira is constantly inspired by Raven's determination and wishes to continue in their footsteps. There's 3 people left. You might be on the chopping block. I'll put you in the middle. There you go. Kiana Wandersong, 19, cut purse. Kiana enjoys being a mischievous thief. When not snatching small, largely frivolous items, they sing loudly at every single person they meet. They found this to be the best way of solving problems. Yeah, okay. Die. I don't care. You're annoying. Alessandro Mellis, 87, retired. Despite their old age, Alessandro retired from working as a Viagra salesman only a few years ago due to lack of stamina for this high-energy role. They're finally able to enjoy life after decades of hard work, attempting to fill their dream of opening an erotic art gallery. Well, I'm sorry, buddy, but you work until you die. You're retired, so you don't work, so you die. Itaro Olo, 19, pro gamer. Itoro started out playing competitive games they loved, believing in themselves when no one else did. They kept getting better, but life kept getting more difficult. Itoro had a really good shot at making it until they got involved in an esports doping scandal. You're better off. Sorry, you die young sometimes.
Grim, there you are. Let us be quick.
Sure.
All the profiles are here, just as requested. Excellent work.
Mm-hmm.
You even adhered to my little test note. I commend you for exhibiting vigilance.
Yep.
I am beginning to sense a tinge of pride growing within me.
You should.
I did not expect you to turn out such a good and dedicated Reaper.
Well, that was on you. You should have really expected more of me.
If you keep this up, you will get far. You may be even promoted to a middle management position. Imagine the possibilities.
Yeah, climbing the corporate ladder, got it.
Anyway,
Yeah,
I am
good
quite
cat.
busy tonight, so you can go. Until tomorrow, Grim.
Yeah, till tomorrow. Balls?
What ho! How can me humble and not at all adventurous self assist you today?
A pair of sleek, stylish, modern glasses that grant a pleasant face to wear and making me look wicked smart. Way smarter than the boss, you know. Do you have a mirror I could buy? I want to be able to change my appearance, but it says I need a mirror. Oh well. Galaxy Brain. Micro-scale steam mechanics could unlock access to a brand new dimension and possibly destroy the world. Good? Maybe. Bad? Maybe? Morning, Grim. Good you are paying attention after all. We cannot allow workers to doze off or become complacent, else mistakes may sneak into the workflow pipeline. Quota for the day, 2 humans have to die. Spare any humans with a science background. I hope you are enjoying the routine. I am. It's good. Yeah, your science... Hayden B. Blackburn. Yeah, no. It's kind of... Yeah. Astrophysicist, okay, you. Bloop. Network engineer. Yeah, I should really... I'll read what you have to going on. Chill van den Sanden. 47, astrophysicist. Chiel focuses on researching red dwarfs and the possibility of finding habitable planets in their systems. As a lifelong science fiction fan, they were sad but accepting of the children dressing up as bow-wielding fair folk from a fantastical novel. Dude, you just gotta make sacrifices like that sometimes. Gwendolyn Chi, or Key, I don't know. 30, network engineer. Gwendolyn is not exactly sure when their career as a network engineer stagnated. It's definitely not what they dreamed of doing with their life, but they're barely just content enough, and their large family depends on their income. Carrie Haven, 32, botanist. Gardening is Carrie's favorite pastime, also their line of work. They enjoy growing edible exotic plants and experimenting with different recipes. They are also an expert in natural poisons. Benjamin Avery, 45, naval captain. Benjamin, hailing from a long line of Army veterans, decides to join the Navy, much to the chagrin of the rest of their family. Yet soon enough they found themselves as the altogether responsible and distinguished captain of a massive aircraft carrier called the Audacious. And you die. Jill Merrill, 34, unemployed gambler. Jill used to be a sad, unemployed person moping at home until they inherited a large sum of money from their great uncle. Now they are a slightly less sad person, sitting in casinos and avoiding paying taxes from the inheritance. You're a funny guy, but sadly die. 2 humans have to die. Okay, so we can spare everyone else. Sweet.
What a day, Grim. What a day.
What today?
Let's go over your conduct first.
Sure.
Good. I see the correct amount of profiles. Today seems to be in order.
Gotcha.
Anyway, Grim, 5 days you have been with us.
Correct.
How does it feel to make the difficult choices?
Nah, a job
Is
like
it
any other.
though? I can almost imagine what a normal, basic, dreadful, everyday job would feel like.
Almost.
Think of the humans. Do you think our office is the appropriate way to deal with them?
Absolutely.
Your certainty soothes me. Ours is the tradition.
I don't like
and
your
those
cat's
should not
eyes, man.
Ever change. For that is the meaning of a tradition. Yes?
Yeah.
This control over all the lives, unbeknownst to the humans. Do you not consider it unethical to make the choices you make?
Can't worry too much if this is what has to be done.
It gladdens me to hear you do not bother yourself with unnecessary concerns.
That's me.
The office is perennial and venerated. Eons we have spent designing the appropriate methods and strategies. We know what we are doing.
We sure do.
Oh, I do apologize for taking up so much of your time. Before you go, are there any questions you would like to ask me?
That's a good question. Why haven't I seen any underage
sure.
profiles?
They are a special case, for a different set of departments to deal with. You will not find any yourself.
Well, I can see, yeah, okay. Like, it's a different sect, you know. Different department. A whole different thing. Are there many offices or departments?
Countless.
And they all have Reapers working in them?
Myriad.
Wow.
Exactly. Anything else?
Why do all the profiles refer to people as they?
An astute observation. You
I
see,
didn't notice that.
Grim, our office does not operate on information about biological backgrounds or genetic composition.
Fair point. So now gender information.
Minimal.
Good.
Everyone you assess is simply human, after all.
Yeah.
Excluding any monumental error in normal procedure.
Alright. Look out for that.
The bottom line is that the humans end up on your desk and that you must follow the rules.
Yep, gotcha.
Anything else?
What's the basis of the profiles? Is there a points system?
Oh, not at all.
You don't sound too sure about that.
I am, quite so.
Is it predetermined? What about free will?
Humans have some free will, sure. They can make a variety of choices. Yet what matters is that they cannot escape the inevitable.
Okay.
The life-threatening situations that bring them onto your desk are a result of their own deeds and decisions.
Oh, so they get on the desk when they're in a life-threatening situation. Okay.
Then there are some highly complex calculations, factors and aspects that influence the situation.
Yeah.
That is just a bit over your pay grade, so do not worry about it.
Yeah, you deal with all that.
Anything else?
And you just said that there are lots of departments, so yeah, I would assume this.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All living beings have to be processed after the end. No escape. Even plants. Yes, there is a department for plants. Do not ask about the plant department. Anything
Why not?
else?
What about the unliving things? Buildings and stuff.
Technically, kind of, I guess. Ruins are like a type of dead. But then again, they often feel so alive. I must ponder. This topic is a bit too abstract for now. Let us table it.
Yeah, and you said plants, but like you take a tree and you turn it into like a desk or a house. Then that's like something else. I guess it's still dead, but that's all I can think of.
Right. It has been enlightening. I bid you a good night. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, alright. enlightening, I will say.
Have ye seen such deals before? 'Tis ye who plunders me.
A photic reflector, and looking glass, gazing ultimately deep into the abyssal depths of the underworld. It reflects everything. Well, mostly just you. Yeah, that's kind of what mirrors do.
This wondrous marvel. Once upon me and me crew sailed the southern seas and came across an accursed lighthouse. Plundered the lot of it, even the mirrors. Built the frame from beautiful driftwood washed ashore from the ship we rammed into. Covered it in all gold, too, course. Aye, a proper beauty.
Yep. Annals of Transience. The Annals of Transience help keep track of any passing temporalities. It counts days in a month, from 1 to 28. Those are all the days. All of them. Okay.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
That's exactly the question, ain't it?
Yeah. Who are you?
We are the exalted Chimera, envied by all the blind, arrogant fools. We are Angst Ex Nihilo.
I don't speak Latin.
We are nothing. A despicable failure.
No,
We
cheer
are
up. Come on.
Lon Mikal, the guide who
I don't
won't
speak
be
that language
destroyed.
either.
If only you learn to listen. We are death. How does it feel?
Feels
A
fine.
cloud in the sky. Have you forgotten what happened?
Yes.
Be seeing you, Reaver. It's a grim world out there.
Cool. Yeah, I like the flat cap. Yeah, that's good. Pro News. Municipal gardener barely survives accidental self-poisoning. Truth Exploder. Window shopping for planets. Could this planet be our future home? Economista. IT firm dealing with massive data breach lawsuit caused by a careless worker. Pro News. Aircraft carrier sunk by unknown forces near the Strait of Lafayette. Cool. Morning, Grim. We seem to be on the precipice of dark times. I may have warned you that this job can have some harsh moments, days that day. The quota for the day. A total of 6 humans have to die. Good. Any humans with a law background have to die. Any humans with a criminal background have to die. Stanislav Durov, 31, typist. Stanislav works at Cosmopolis City Courthouse. They have few goals in life other than becoming the world's fastest typist. Already their fingers run across a keyboard like bolts of lightning, but they feel there's more that could be achieved. Die. Jacob Malik, 27, secretary. Jacob has always aspired to be an author of fantasy novels, but they have been stuck at a dead-end secretary's job at the Omnivirtual Solutions LLC for several years. At least those expensive downtown apartment bills get paid, so you're good. I'm gonna keep you on the back burner. Salome Albion, 48, art forger. Oh, you're naughty. Salome started imitating famous artists as a hobby. Then they discovered their partner was selling the forgeries while telling clients the artworks were real. Gasp. Salome was furious. Or Salami? I don't know. Salome was furious at first, but due to financial difficulties started going along with it. An original piece they're most proud is an oil painting of a bullfinch. Die. Luther Marlowe, 38. Factory worker. Working in a factory is very monotonous. You almost become a machine yourself. At least that's how Luther feels most days. They go through a set of predetermined motions, one after the other. However, this has also given them ample time to compose poetry. You're fine. How many people have to die? 6. Jeez. Charlie Gach. Let's go with Gach. 56. Fraud CEO. Charlie has been helping their brother Albert David hide corporate money and avoid paying taxes for years, perhaps even decades. They have also been accused of insider trading and other fraudulent activities. They currently live in a mansion just outside of town. Die! Jonah Russell, 30, police officer. Jonah always dreamed of being a police officer ever since they were a small child. Coming of age, they joined the academy and dedicated themselves to studying. Jonah also loves growing a wide variety of colorful plants. You are going to die. Maria Remark. Sure. 24, unemployed. Maria is a rock musician looking for their big break. For the past year, they have been living on borrowed money, composing their epic debut, a heavy rock musical about the lives of suffering rock musicians, featuring many chunky riffs. Okay, cute. Bjorn Urtur, 56, unemployed. Bjorn has been unemployed for nearly a decade. After many failed job applications, they lost motivation to try again. To pass time, Bjorn has started obsessively watching rom-coms, even quoting them in random conversations. Okay, so... Secretary... You're good. You need to kill 2 people. Factory worker. Dude, you just get out of here. You're good. Yeah, okay. I trust you. And you, unfortunately, just have to die. How'd I do? Fatigue?
Ah, Grim. It looks to be a rough day out there. New recruits often falter during dark time.
Not me.
Yet you seem to have performed adequately. How do you feel after such a day?
I was built for dark times.
Excellent. With
Different.
this attitude, you will become a most industrious reaper. Let us hope these days do not continue. Any idea what happened?
Don't really care. Death is death.
Indeed. All things must die, eventually. All things must die.
That means you. At some point.
Off you go now, Grim.
Maybe.
Good night.
Maybe not. Yippee! Who the hell are you?
Whoa. Hello there. I'm Sari, and I welcome you to Cerberus's Den, the finest drinking establishment this side.
Speak up.
Sure as heck haven't seen you before. You must be brand new. Maybe just dapper like the River Acheron. The outfit screams vintage.
Sure.
So, how are you liking existence thus far?
Feels pretty good to be alive.
Fun death, eh? I'm sure you never thought this was how you'll end up.
In a way.
Sometimes these are the cards we are dealt.
Yeah.
Okay, newbie, before we continue, I got this little game I play with every fresh-faced patron. It's real simple.
Alright.
All you gotta do is answer a series of questions, and I'll craft a personalized drink inspired by what you said. It's like a quiz.
I love quizzes.
Right, the gist. I'll describe some sort of an odd situation, and you answer how you react. I usually do 4 questions and nothing else to it.
Oh, that's simple.
Here we go. Prepare for question number 1.
Tone it down a little bit.
After years of working a stable, albeit a monotonous office desk job, you are let go due to a corporate downsizing. This, however, has given you a chance to reinvent yourself. What will you become?
An executioner, the harvester of human sorrow.
Time for question number 2. You see a turtle laying on its back, belly baking in the scorching sun. It beats its legs, trying to flip over, but it can't. Without your help.
Mm-hmm.
You are not helping. Why aren't you helping?
I like my turtle well
Next
done.
up, question 3. Almost there. You and a friend are valiant but poor warriors.
Yeah.
Venture out to slay a mighty dragon. It's a fierce battle.
Mm-hmm.
At the end, your friend thinks he slew the dragon, while in actuality, you did. When asked, what will you do?
Surely the reward can be shared by all. Come on.
Alright, final stretch. As I said, 4 is all anyone ever needs, right?
Yeah.
You find yourself in front of a very difficult
4.
situation. Moments after having made a choice, you realize you made a grievous error. Regrets
Can happen.
gnaw at you for this poor decision. There are a few options for proceeding.
I regret nothing. I don't make mistakes.
We got it. Let me just calculate the results. It'll take but a moment.
Seriously, though, you need to speak up a bit.
Combative, antagonistic, despotic tendencies. Heck, I've got the perfect brew for you. Let's go for 4 centiliters cinnamon whiskey, 2 deciliters apple juice, and 1 whole lime properly squeezed.
Like it's sour.
A splash of hot sauce and a splash of lime soda with a side garnish of cinnamon caramel crystals.
Yeah, incredibly accurate.
Liz Taylor's non-pie. I think I'll call it Armageddon Punch. First one's
Good.
on the house.
Goobas? Goobas? No, it's the bartender. The drink burns. The fierce and energetic taste of 1,000 suns exploding, wiping out countless civilizations with their decaying breath. Space-time warps in on itself, brutally folding dimensions down into a singularity that ignites under the unfathomable pressure. It's almost a death-changing experience. Reasonably yummy.
Heck, an understatement of the century. Now what else can I get you?
Who else works
Heck,
in the
were
office?
I able to count and name all the folks? Likely haven't fully realized the size of this place. You've got
I've been in one
reapers
department.
in all the myriad departments, the custodian legion, the weariless data grinders of the calculatorium, the abysmal archive with its archivists. Cadaver resources, they're just plain odd, but someone's got to deal with the internal issues.
Yeah.
Middle management, nobody knows what they actually do. Higher management, but they don't visit us, basically ever. Same with Fate.
Fate's in the building, like, all the
Many
time.
of the regular workers come by.
Maybe
now
not this
and
bar.
then, so keep your eyes and ears open. What else you got in mind?
Your tip jar is pretty neat.
Thanks. Mortimer found the original oinker on an excursion to the Shrouded Zones. It's a bit of a hassle, though. Keeps multiplying all the time. You take your eye off for a second and bam, tiny piglets everywhere. Go on, take
Cool.
one. Just make sure you feed it with some coins once in a while.
I'd like a
Sure.
drink.
What's your poison?
Nah,
What else you got in mind?
be
Au
going.
revoir, Lil Reaper.
I don't speak French. Gus. The air is eerily cold, as if frozen in place. Too scared to move an inch. Hi, I'm a new Grim, number 45. What's up?
A fresh-faced lemon head. Exactly what I wanted to see today.
Good.
Now, Gus, play nice.
Yeah, come on, Gus.
Seems I'm stuck with you now. You want to ask questions or something?
What do you do
I'm
here?
the janitor. I clean up the damn mess you make.
What mess? I haven't done anything.
Ever looked in the mirror or thought about the clientele of this place? Where do you think the drink goes? None of you have a stomach. Anything you consume falls through the rib cage straight to the floor.
Did not think of that. Oh, I didn't really think about
Yeah,
that.
you reapers hardly ever do. Always self-absorbed. Or could be at least a little more considerate.
Sorry, I'm just not very self-actualized. I appreciate you.
Gee, thanks.
I do, Gus.
Something else you wanted?
How do you clean things anyway?
Simple. I float around and I possess stuff and make the stuff float into the trash bin.
Seems kind of convenient.
Like dust, for example. One dust particle at a time. Or the drinks. One droplet at a time.
Never mind, it's not convenient. That's weird, but also very cool.
It's fine, I guess. Gives me something to do.
Yeah, I mean, if you're here
As
forever.
if the highest management ever gave any thought to us lowly drones. We're all nameless custodians and spawns to them. Literally.
You ever thought we should get rid of them?
Don't know if that's possible. They seem to be immortal. Maybe you'll figure out a way. Find an opportunity. Something else you wanted?
What can you tell me about the barkeep?
Sorry. They're hella cool.
Why, thank you. You're nothing but a sweetheart, ain't ya?
Ah, shucks. You're the only one who truly treats Gus with respect.
What about me? Who were you before?
What's that supposed to mean?
You know, I was just wondering about your past. I mean, you are kind of human-like.
Maybe folks should get over this common misconception.
I mean, you look exactly like just a human guy.
No. Oh, ghosts aren't mere residue, a relic of humans, animals, or whatever other entities. We're just ghosts. We're beings unto ourselves.
Good for you.
I am the ghost of a ghost.
Hang on. You were a ghost, and then you died?
Yeah, pretty much.
How does that work?
How do you think? I ghosted around a long while, doing my ghost business, and then one day, I died. I know what you're thinking now, and yeah, there is a ghost apartment. Northeasterly direction down on floor 133. Not too busy over at Geisthold, though. Ghosts don't die that often. Comes with the territory.
Yeah.
Something else you wanted?
Bye. Nice talking to you.
Yeah, I gotta get back to work anyway.
Well, that's all the time I have. I hope you liked it. You know I did. You know the gist. Do not like, don't subscribe. That's how it goes. And see you when I see you. See ya.